Blub blub everyone, welcome to RimWorld. A thing I haven't played in a while, or a game rather. And the new DLC did interest me because you could finally be a nomad, which I never knew I wanted until I have seen it, how that looks and feels. And we have... Is it a little loud? I think it's a little loud. Give me 1 second. Just put the music down a little bit. That seemed a little bit much. Yeah, I'm at the right volume. Weird. Anyway, I have seen a bit of this, and we have chosen to start with the spaceship, where we start with the spaceship, because I do want to be a nomad. This is our base. Now seeing that it's that small in the beginning, oh god, that's a very small base. And the thing I changed is we are not hunted by the mech hive, which we should be because, oh, we disturbed this relay, yada yada yada, now we're being hunted forever. I don't like that pressure. I think the game is pressurous enough in many ways, and we're not gonna do that. Why doesn't... Was that actually something of Dub's hygiene? Apparently. I had a radial menu where I could put things in. And apparently that's gone now, because I'm using a lot of mods. I'll probably put the, collection underneath the video. But I got rid of Dub's hygiene. It just takes too much. And especially with this little ship, where you need, all the space you can get for all the things. I don't want to introduce more space. Hey, Malcoda? Okay, Martcoda? However to pass your name. Hello, welcome. I didn't want to introduce more space need. And also time need. Because I had a colony recently that I played for the last 20 hours or so. Not straight, but in total. Since the DLC came out. And I really had trouble with time management at a time. When the colony got a little bit bigger. And that didn't feel great. And it was... marginally because of Dub's hygiene, because it took so much out of the day for the colonists to fulfill their needs, and I didn't want that here, so we'll see how that goes. But now, can I? Yes. Just allow everything, put everything into the holding stuffs. And I think we'll have to build more, because this is not enough. And I hate doing this. But we need it. We're not under that much pressure. We are under pressure in terms of fuel. We are under pressure in terms... Well, fuel is actually not used yet. Okay, that's good. But we are under pressure in terms of resources. We only have a few survival meals, and we definitely want to go. Definitely looking forward to playing this myself. That's nice. But currently still doing my X3 LitCube run. What's LitCube? But yeah, X3 is great. Definitely a good one. And this DLC is not running away from you, so... Since it's out now, it's only gonna get better with mods. And I'm already using my usual bunch. Oh, I wanted to check this. So, firefighting... Everyone who can. Patient... Yes... Doctoring, you at a 4, you at a 1. No, you at a 2, probably. Bed rest, sure. Nursing, whenever you can. Capturing, sure, all of you can do it. Hall plus, whenever I do it, you need to do it instantaneously. That's the point. Oh, we have such great social people. Oh man, they're so social. It's great. Oh god. So you're gonna be the warden, no cooking necessary, hopefully. Handling, we're not gonna have many animals. We're probably just gonna butcher them if we get some. Hunting, yes. Both of you. Let's put that at a 2 for now, not that stays. You're definitely gonna be the constructor for now. You're going to help if you have nothing to do. Maybe at a 3, we'll see. Because you're definitely going to mine... you're our grower. Plant cut, that's okay. Tree chop, that's okay. Actually, everyone is going to tree chop. But not everyone is going to plant cards. Smithing. You are our constructor and crafter, so you're going to do that. Training is a mod I have installed, so I can build some, you know, archery targets or whatever, where they can not only relax socially, but also, or well, relax and get recreation from, but also train up their skills a little bit. If I want that, we'll see. Just so that in between waves you can do some stuff there as well. And are not as dependent on the raids, since I turned down the threat level. Although we're playing on random, I'm probably gonna die instantaneously anyway, so... we're gonna get rid of the resource. I wasn't sure if I even keep that, because that's from Rhymefella or Rimfella. Thank you for the follow. Very much appreciated, Coda. I'm gonna call you Coda. I hope that's fine. LitCube's Universe mod for X3 adds a lot of new stuff. I never played with mods in X3. Interesting. It gives the player something to fight, I guess. It kind of makes it feel a bit more like X4. I see. Where did I be? Where have I stopped? Okay, Dark Study. I'm gonna keep that off for now. And everyone is going to be on research at a 4 for now. We don't have a research bench anyway. This is the start we're doing. Avak did try a biphasic schedule, and I'm interested in that. God, I wish the controller would be a bit better. So he was going like... That's 24 hours. So I guess every 12, so like here, they get another sleeping schedule. They get some recreation beforehand. That seems quite interesting. I hope that's the right... 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 2... this is only 8. I guess that's the best I can do for now. But that kept them topped up a lot. Not that we even have beds right now. Ooh, that's kind of... Yeah, could we please haul this with priority? Probably all of this. Real quick. Do we need to get rid of anything? Can't even deconstruct this. Do I need to punch it? Oh, I hate this. Okay, there might be another mod I'm adding. Although, maybe not. I'm not sure if it even does it for this. But there is a mod that actually lets you, you know, deconstruct all the things you usually punch. Let me send the link if that's allowed. Not in here, but if you go to the Discord, there's a suggestion channel. If you want to do that. You don't have to, but if you like, you can put it there. Okay, once we have all of this brought in... Oh, wow, you're slow. Why are you so slow? Apart from the... Because the others are way faster. The menu. I mean, it's not a bad UI, but it's also not very... You can't really see the things you want very quickly if you don't know where they are. That's kind of sad. Melee DPS, shooting accuracy. Ooh, 96%. Seems okay. Where's your speed? Global work speed. I want movement. I could, you know, filter this. 3.3. What's yours? Problem on filter. Ah, there it is. 3.3. No, you have the same move speed. I don't know why you are... Why you seemed so much slower. Maybe because you're just wandering. You're going for a walk. Fun times. That's why you were so slow. We were walking. Could you please not sleep, guys? Guys, sleeping when we're on the planet. We're not hunted by bumholes, but we're still on a timer here, on the clock. Okay, now let's go. We're launching... That is not a good quality, oh god. 19%? Oh, that's why we needed a good intellectual, I remember. Because that's the piloting ability, I think. 1 out of 5, because we need 2 pilots? Or maybe... Oh yeah, pilot and co-pilot. Oh, that's kind of nice. Okay. I mean, at least they're not that bad. Craft ship launch has begun. Yes, we are ready to launch, I think. We don't care about the slag and shit, I think. Let's just go. So, this is where we are. This is the new asteroid interface. You basically can't leave the planet as far as I know. I think leaving the planet is one of the... is one goal that you can have to win. There are also others, I think, that this DLC brings in, like killing the mechanoid hive, or killing or taming the insect hive queen, or some nonsense. Some of that. But yeah. Oh god, that was a little harsh. So this is... Oh god, we have so many choices on the planet, because we're literally over the sea right now. Oh, that's awesome. I mean, luckily not completely, at least the game stopped that. I don't think we can go here. Unless we murder this tribe. So, and this is all polluted lands. Fun times. I guess it's a coastal run for the moment. Oh, I love these features. Why is this not working? Okay. That's kind of weird. That shouldn't happen, I think. This is a mini-map, by the way. This is also a mod that shows me the features of this tile a little bit more graphically instead of just here, large river, coast. Although you need to know them. Large river and coast. I mean, it definitely is. This is Scarlands. Oh god, no, we don't want to be in Scarlands. So, you don't need a river and a coast. Oh, there are cave systems here. Cave system means insects. We could just land in the death zone. It has increased animal life for some reason, even though, you know, it's literally frozen. Where do we want to land? I mean, we can only land in this square, so there is not much that we can do. There is a tribe here, and there is a hostile faction, so we might want to not be close to them for now. So yeah, I think this seems good. Maybe a bit more of a... I don't fancy some insects. Ooh, look at this new system and how they make the rivers come together and stuff. That looks quite good. So, what do we actually need? We do need some resources to build up our ship. We need steel. So we should come down in a more mountainous region. So we can have some steel. Some water nearby would be nice. I don't like the cave systems. I don't want to fight insects at the beginning. I mean, we should have some weapons, I hope. Oh god, please have some weapons. Some water around. But what do we really need in this start? We don't need what we normally need, you know? A particularly defensive spot or some bullshit. All we need is resources, maybe time to farm and hunt something, and you know, let the game give us some interesting quests that we want to follow. And we will get some guaranteed, which give us more graph cores, which will be amazing because we can build up our ship, and this is basically our base that we take with us, so that's going to be great. Oh, I wish I could go here. Look at this beautiful island in a lake. And we have better bridges now and stuff. You could literally make a gigantic colony out of this. Oh, that seems so cool. But that's not what we're in here for. Also, is my... I'm not sure if my Gammy is a little bit big here. Seems a little bit too big. Maybe I'm going to make him a little bit smaller. There we go. There's usually only a handful. Should be fine. With the insects. I mean, yeah, they don't come for you, which is good. And there's at least a lot of mountain here that we could try and find stuff in, but that would actually have us go into these caves. And I had the insects being killed by other things before, so which is also nice. And I would probably land right here, bang smack in the middle of the place. We would have some water nearby, which is nice for relaxation. It would be more important for Dub's bait hygiene, because you need water to drink, you need water to wash yourself, and all that stuff. Which, God, I already miss. I'm so sad. But yeah, for a big colony, that's not gonna fly. But maybe we go here. It seems fine. It's near the coast, so we can fish and stuff. You can also fish from the pond, I think. Cave networks can be found within the rocks. Yeah, we have some caves. Sure. Let's start here. It's gonna be an absolute horrible experience, I'm sure. Oh, the average temperature is kind of bad. Caves and coast, large hills. But we need resources. Our ship is freakishly small. And now enjoy the beautiful graphic that they made for this. For starting and landing. Oop. What am I doing? Why can I even... Wait. Sorry, you couldn't see the ship move over the map. That should not even be possible. Wait a second. I deactivated this. Is it here? No. Controls? There. This should be deactivated. Why is screen edge mouse scroll on? It's the worst. Okay, so that's where we are. Oh, the map is actually quite a bit bigger than I thought. There's some garbage around, and as you can see, you can't deconstruct this, which is annoying. Oh, well, maybe we can if we come down. We'll definitely be able... No, you can't. You have to punch this to death, and I hate it. I do agree with Quill. That is one of the dumbest decisions they ever made. Do we see insects here? Yes. There's a hive there, which... components, okay. But there are some other components around. Yeah, it seems fine. All these maps will be generated, even after the first, with 100% resources. That's how I put it. Because I just don't want to... You know, I just don't want to. There is some jade there that could be very good. Also, if you're wondering about the colors, I have the colorblind mode on. Colorblind mod for minerals. Not because I am colorblind, but I just find it so much easier to find them, and I like it. Okay. Nothing else on this map really that interests me much. Being on the coast could be so nice just for fishing. Just for the lols. There's also an anima tree here that we can't use, unfortunately. Ooh. Compacted plasteel. Oh, baby. And there's more. No, that's silver ore. Oh, that's also good. Don't know why it's that close in color, but okay. Getting rid of these would be good. They will spawn more. I'm not sure we can fight them. I don't think so. We have some, as you can see on the mini-map, we have some predators on the map. I mean, there's a bear. There's a... Whatever you are, an Animus Vox. Okay. Yes, I have alpha animals installed. I also have... What's the other thing? Alpha animals. I have flommels. I've installed a lot of these. Just because I find the variety so much fun. Oh! Dinosaurs are in here as well. Is that part of alpha animals? No, I think that's a different one. Dinosauria or something. But yeah, those exist as well, because why not? We're on the fucking RimWorlds. I think you can eat these. There's also some compacted machinery, which would be nice. These are for wood. I had some on my map, that's why I know already. I've never been in a glow forest, but I do want to be, and that's why I want to stay in my ship and not have a normal base, which was my problem. Once I had the ability to actually build a ship, my base was so big and I had so many people that I would never be able to use the ship. Yes, you can build a structure that preserves the map, because I bet for memory reasons, the game usually destroys the map you have been on. And if you come back, it would probably re-roll it. It would look completely different. Because the quote-unquote graph engine destroys it in its wake and stuff. It's just gameplay nonsense. Just fluff text. But yeah. I think here is the perfect place. It's close to some steel, which we will need. Some compacted steel, compacted machinery. Some plasteel. There's more compacted machinery. I think this is good. Uranium. Good. Yes, I want this. Okay. And also we have some good soil that we could use. This will not, and that is a new mechanic, this will not spill over. You know, there's no floods on a lake. But there would be here. So I think we're good. We can use this to farm if we need to. I don't even need to turn the... I may need to turn the ship because I want to build up on it. Just... Maybe more towards the back? I'm not sure. Let's leave us some space. And hopefully that will be fine. And let's land. Here now. Or are you calling it a or? What? How are you doing? What the hell is wrong with you? I've never said such a thing. Ah, let's land. But yeah, we could build a structure once we research it. I think we have researched it because it's basic graph tech. So I could actually show you. Oh yeah, we need fuel generation. Yes, definitely, and wood storage and stuff. Okay. Where was that thing? Miscellaneous? No. Why is it not? Oh no, it must be Odyssey. There it is, the graph anchor. If we build a graph anchor, this map will not be destroyed and will be preserved, even if we fly away, complete, with all of our people. So, maybe at some point we want to do this, and want to have a fixed colony that we fly back to or something, but at the moment, no. Ah, Red Harvest, how are you doing? I'm alright, off on another business trip tomorrow. Oh, again? I would not be able to do that, man. How are you doing? I'm doing okay-ish. You know, the heat is horrible and I hate every moment of summer. But, you know, otherwise, great. So, we got all the graphite plates, that was panels, that was important because this is all the extensions to our ship that we can make. What will we need? We will need food. So I need to build this up as quickly as possible, to be honest. As quickly as possible. We need a small, not kitchen zone. We need power. So we need a space for that. We need... We can't have a wind turbine on the ship. That would be amazing, you know, flying around with a wind turbine, just generating unending amounts of perfect power. Of high yield power. Probably ripping this thing apart while we fly. Yes, there are enemies. That's okay. Oh, Red Harvest, you're on the map. And Coda is as well. That is a bug, actually. Oh, your insects. Fun. That is a bug, actually. I have the Twitch integration on. Not really the integration that gives you points and stuff, so don't try. Because I'm probably never going to play with that again. Those are some of the mods I have, like Trees Galore and stuff. But this is Twitch chat. So, I can give you... I can name you. So if you wanted this, or if I wanted to name this person, and we might, but I want to name probably our first three myself. So if you want to be one of them, Vigo is already named, so only the two women are still here, and nameable. But I could just random this and pick a name from chat. Oh, maybe I do want that. Link to a name. There you go. No. I want to link you to this because then you can actually say stuff in here. You can say you can type say and a string and it will show it on the screen. Don't abuse it, because if you do, you're gonna be banned. But you know. But I do want it because of that. Nickname is one you can give the pawn yourself. Yeah, but that is not your Twitch name. And I cannot link it to you directly. I probably have to pick random. That's kind of stupid. I want to pick a certain person. Vigo is not in here anymore. That's the problem. Well. That's your loss. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Why did it change the first name? Ah! Well, okay. That's kind of stupid, but Markoda, you're that now. You're that guy. Enjoy. And also you're an insect, but that's beside the point. And I actually deactivated naming of insects or of any animals, but it still does it as a bug. Yes, you can go back to being a woman if you want, Red Harvest. Damn you, Kafka. No, without the colon. Just in small letters. Say, and then what you want to say. You know what? You get this, woman. Enjoy, Red Harvest. There you go. Now you should be able to say things. And also, I need to put more structure on here. Oh god, this is the worst because I'm really bad at making things pretty and good. So let's just build up behind us first. And then we put all of the engines behind us, and there's going to be our energy generation as well. Naming insects is a bug. Yes, exactly. You said a word about friendly histories. It should work. Let me just check that. It should work that way. I looked it up, actually. You need to say, yeah, use command. Oh, it's deactivated for some reason. That shouldn't be. Does that mean... No, give names to wild animals automatically. No. Not even to tamed animals, please. Raiders visited animals can have duplicate names. Sure, why not? Doesn't matter. There will be a lot of red harvests out there and stuff. Let's say that's your evil spirit that's trying to murder me. I probably should make a small dumping stockpile for chunks, or for rock chunks. There you go. So I can dump these two in particular. Okay, we're building our ship up. We need to be quick about it, though. We don't have a place to sleep. We don't have a place to eat. What's gonna be our? What's gonna be the ship's name? The Mantis is actually not that bad. You were totally going to die. Well, see you soon, Coda. Thanks for looking into this. I do like the Mantis, actually. Although I'm not gonna make the ship pretty because I'm bad at this. I don't think it's gonna be pretty. It's gonna be a box. Let's be honest. Mad Kestrel. That's very X4, actually. Sure. I think it's fine. Unless you have a better name that pops up in chat right now. Also, I'm gonna go for about an hour each episode, then I'm gonna put a break in as usual and start a new one, just so you guys know. In the stream. I hope I don't cover anything to the right here. Anything that's very important? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. It's just... I mean, a little bit of the... when. But even the temperature's in there, which is fine. Since no one is saying anything, I'm gonna go with Mad Kestrel, because why not? We're definitely mad. Definitely mad. So at least everyone is building, that's good. They're not gonna build for long, though. We could go and get some berries that we could eat like that, but that can still give food poisoning, which I don't like. At least survival meals are safe. And we do have a few. I will need to build up more. So, the blue outline, that's our graph core range. That's where we can build at this time. Later we can expand this. And also we only have 500 tiles that we can support. Also later expandable. But for now that's how it has to be. Unfortunate. But actually, this gives a very nice silhouette already for the ship, right? Where we could go into. Why are you meditating? For relaxation? Or recreation purposes? Maybe. Not a bad choice. Yeah, you need to sleep on the floor for now. And you don't have clothes or anything. But we need to get through this. We need to build something. I can reinstall them, which is good. basically have this here. It's good that we're not hunted. I can't build it there yet. Because the substructure is not built. Do we even have enough tiles? A bit more, yes. We do have some metal. We don't have any weapons. We have a gun. Is that all? And a machine gun. So, who's the best one? Shooting 8. Yeah, you are. So you're gonna get the machine gun. You're gonna get the breach axe, which is garbage. And you're gonna get the pistol, which is also garbage. We have some medicine, we have some components, some good stuff. We need to go into... to actually have food production, which will be paste. Let's be honest, it will be paste. We're on a ship, we don't have space, we will eat paste. And they're gonna be fine with it. Because that's one of the precepts. No, not build a new one. Yeah, let's put it there. Maybe I'm gonna change this as well already. We'll see. So I'm definitely gonna have... Looks a bit ugly, huh? It's fine. So this is the back of the ship. And we should have... Yeah, let's have steel doors for now. Ooh. No, this is the middle. This is the middle. Okay, that is fine. So we will have a door at the back, and we will have production for biofuel. We have to have it here. Maybe not here. Maybe we just have the power production here. We do have... We come with some fuel. Ooh, this is not gonna be good. Yeah, I cannot have 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this would work. So if I put these to the side one more. That would work. Am I just rebuilding Quill's ship? Maybe. That would be kind of garbage, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll make it our own. Come on, guys. Enough sleep. We have work to do. And you're running out of food. But that is the minimum. We need power production. And we need food. And food is just, you know, basic meals. Basic nutrient paste. That's all we have. All we will have. Also... Oh, now I have this. Okay, good. And it's still set from my last run. That's amazing. Thank you. Good. Get rid of that. We need the wood anyway to make more chem fuel. And we need some chem fuel production. Maybe here could be our freezer. Here could be our chem fuel or something. But I want something like... Yeah, this will work. Perfect. Just not allow those. This one will be allowed. We don't have chem fuel. Oh. Okay, we need the chem fuel production a little bit earlier than I thought. How many graphite light panels do we have? We do have a few still. Okay, let me just do this. By the way, I have a mod that just lets me press when I have nothing selected. Literally nothing. I can't even have this selected, because then it doesn't work. But when I press Q on something, it usually takes the thing. Which is quite nice. You know what? Let's follow this for a little bit. We'll have some nice diagonals for this as well, because of it. Let's go this far. This is gonna be a room. For what exactly? I mean, we don't have power. To get power, we will need chem fuel refining. So let's put a wall here. And then on the outside, and this will be enough for a chem fuel refinery. And let's mimic this on the other side. Just so it is symmetrical, which obviously the game doesn't make any easier. Oop, missed some. There you go. And we'll have our freezer here, I guess. Somehow. We'll see how that works out. We need to be space efficient with this, and I'm really bad to be space efficient. Also, being space efficient in RimWorld looks like garbage. So, not liking it, but we'll have to be. Also, that's the wrong side, guys. Could we please start on the other side? Thank you. Ah, you're already mining. Perfect. So we get more steel, which we are running out anyway. That's perfect. Just getting more... We don't have any animals. Yeah, just getting more food would be great. We have enough food for now. We shouldn't worry. It's good. It's fine. Get rid of these. We don't technically need to get rid of this one. We will need the wood to make more chem fuel, so that's fine. I don't have cutting plans on here. Get rid of that one. Yeah, need defenses game. You don't say. Okay, so we will have some nice diagonals from this. But now I can see, hopefully... not power, I want production, and we need chem fuel. So that's a thing. That's not a... Yeah, we need one more. We need one more layer for this. I think. Let's do this, and then we can do... this on top. Ah, we need to wait for this. Goddamn. So well made. Say like and subscribe, or Gary will amputate your limbs to level medic. You know, or to eat them. That's also a possibility. You know, there is not much of a difference between... Oh, look at these. I don't like that these are not a thing on normal buildings. I'm not sure why. They clearly made them for this ship. Why not make them for normal buildings, you know? But the problem is they only make them according to the foundation. And that's hard to do for the other buildings. Because you don't have foundation usually, right? But this is the logic behind it. Because this is actually an empty tile here. There's nothing here. These are the two tiles. And since there is foundation under that, they make a diagonal between them. If you put foundation there, which you can, the diagonal will go away and it will look like normal worlds in RimWorld. Which is kind of weird, but... Do we have cannibalism turned on? No, I don't think we have. But you know where the story takes us, right? Maybe that's going to be part of our story. And now the music is way too low. Just put them around 20% and let's see how that goes. Not that I like most of the RimWorld music, the normal music. I mean, I have P music installed, but even they mimic the style a little too much sometimes. I think the newer music is better, but the old music is just too much Western. You know, the cowboy style of music, and I don't enjoy that very much. Ooh, that is a weird interaction with the diagonal system. Very weird. Guys, could you please work? It would be great if you could work. Now, something about how RimWorld works. This would be a legal door placement. This would be sealed. And I don't like that. That's why I want diagonals, you know? But this is how you can make very small and still working spaces. If we wanted a... Let's get rid of that for the moment. But if we wanted a prisoner space, by the way. This is the minimum space you need for a prisoner. I mean, you could even trim that down. You could get rid of this, and that would work. And then put a sleeping spot in here and you're good. And I don't really like that system really much. That's why I don't want to play on high difficulty, because you have to do this. Time and resources are 100% against you. In there. Let's mimic that symmetrically. Now, I don't have any idea how big that will be for... Oh, nutrient paste dispense. Ooh. So let's say we mimic the same wall. Yeah, we couldn't get into this. We can do this, but I want walls here. This thing counts as a wall. So if we put that here, this is a wall. If we put a wall here, this would count as a wall and would enclose this room. But we need to wait. We need a way to get into this room. You know, to put shit in here. And also we need walls. And oh my god, the hoppers would already be... This is not big enough. Huh. Now, let's make this a room. This would be what the room looks like for now. It's maybe a little bit big, but we could put something else in here, another table, and that would work. If I put the thing there. But then I want to put the door here as well, and that doesn't work. Also, I want walls here. It's very small, but we'll do this. So this doesn't work for me. But the question is, how would it work? This would work if you take that corner away, and everyone would be able to access this. But how would they access the room and put shit in there? And also, the hoppers would already take all the space that is left. It's not big enough. This thing is just so big. That's what she said. This would work. Still couldn't access the room. Unless they go through here, which I definitely don't want. So we need to make this bigger. On this side. It's not going to be symmetrical here. Right now. But we need to do this, and we need to do it now. Is the thing. Sorry. Violent coughing for some reason. Okay. We'll probably have to rebuild this a few times, but... For now, I think I'm gonna go and lean this way. Oh, that is kind of weird. And have the wall here. On top of these tiles. Let's let them finish this. I wish I had the mod that would make... that would automatically put a cut command on this. I forgot how it was called. Okay, we're doing this. You need to get more steel, buddy. And quick. Now, we're not hunted by mechanoids, so that is not that much of a problem. Oh, and also I have a mod that stacks these up to, I think, 5. Which just makes it a little bit more convenient and less space inefficient. Yeah, we need beds too. I don't know where. This is probably going to be the eating area or the, you know, common area. Where would we put beds? Maybe here? Oh, that's nice. Level 1 in plants. You shouldn't do this, Red Harvest. Why? Oh, it's tree cutting. Yeah, that's fine. That's also nice because it helps them to get some levels. But maybe you shouldn't do tree cutting, actually. Because you're very slow. And I think it's Maskinen who will... You know what? Let's rename you to Mask. There you go. Just because it's easier to say. Yeah, you're the plants person. So maybe you should be the only one who does tree chopping for now. Makes it a little bit more lean for the others, what they're doing. So they can hopefully focus on what they need to be focusing. Don't like that this will not be, you know, equal, but maybe we can move the wall later. First, it needs to be finished. Something needs to be finished here. So we can have food. That's the first thing. I don't care about beds. I don't care about anything. You know what? Even. We will care about that, but not right now. Let's just put beds here, and we're good. Just some nice place to sleep in. We have a pod. Oh. That is completely useless. Can these be eaten? I think you can eat agave just like that. Raw food, yeah. Ah, Randy, if only we had the place to store food yet. Okay, they're building the ship a little bit further. The nice thing with the diagonals is now you don't want to put the wall here to visually close it off. Now it does it for you. Now, which is good, which I like. There could be doors here and here out, on the outside of the ship, which would be kind of nice. And also would give them access. I mean, there could technically be an outside door here, to be honest. Oh my god, you need power to make power? That's kind of shite. It's kind of stupid. But perfect, actually. Oh, it makes so much sense. Okay, so for a moment, and we will take this one down, we'll just have a wood fire generator outside that powers only this thing. Or more or less only this thing. We need conduits anyway, so let's place some on the outside. No, let's place them along the inside. Like this, and we will have one here just in case we need to do this again. That is so dumb. I love it. So to make actual fuel, we need to have fuel. Oh, it's great. What I wanted here is the... It's not furniture. It's production. It's production. So we want this. We will not have much space for hoppers, and there needs to be a door right there. Or we put it here and have the door closer to this door, maybe? No, then the hoppers are in the way. Oh, they will be in the way either way. No, not necessarily. If I put this here... So, as far as I know how this game works is, however this is oriented, doesn't matter. It always starts with the hopper on this side, going around counterclockwise. Always this corner, or closest to this corner. So if we start here, this hopper will be the first one that is being drained. Which is important if you don't have cooling and want to get rid of your meat quickly. Or as quick as possible, because then you set this hopper to meat. I'm probably gonna put a few more in. And just still have a door there. This one. Like, no, that's not where I want this. I want this here, and I want you gone. Because this is a wall. This counts as a wall, so that should be enclosed, and we could be able to, we could be cooling this. Clearly not the case right now, but... zone, stockpile. So for now, we're just gonna make a stockpile zone here that holds all food. Just all meals, all raw food, if we have any, all chocolate, pemmican, don't care about the other crap right now. So that should be fine. They can put this here, they can get the agave. Just haul this in, so it's hopefully soon fine. Oh, we need that steel though. It's okay, shouldn't take too long. One more and we're good. Maybe the diurnal cycle is not that good for these guys right now, but we still have survival meals, so we're good. I want this set up as quickly as possible, but at least we don't have to worry for any enemies right now. Well, apart from a bear attacking us. Oh god, that would not be great. Or, you know, Randy throwing a raid at us. Which would be devastating, let's be honest. I'm enclosing this, by the way, because this needs to be a workshop. There's not even a room yet. This is... It's awful and stuff, but, you know, that's what it's gonna be. They're maintaining these, which means this is the system that is not draining your components all the freaking time. Which I like. Because I hated that component drain. It's just a cheap way of making you get more shit. And I like that you just use them and then you just maintain the stuff, which is work, which is time, and therefore still costs you. Oh, interesting. Huh. Could you please build this first? Work on this, please. Still work, still time and stuff, but it's not as bad. It's not such a drain on your resources all the freaking time. I don't think we can afford a big table. We're gonna go with a small one. Here. And we're gonna go with dining chairs, of course. And this is enough for now. I want this to at least be normal. And I'm gonna change that permanently now. I could have done this much easier, but you know. In the mod options, you can change that default. And I don't know why I didn't keep my default. Well, I do know. It makes some sense. Selected settings, current map. Current map? No, default. My default should be normal right now. At the very least. I don't want anything poor, I don't want anything awful, redo it. Okay, that takes a long time though. For a wooden dining chair. Red Harvest is not that good yet. Actually, are you even our constructor? Yeah, somewhat. Yeah, Mask is a bit better, even without any passion. Oh, damn. But yeah, we need every hand on deck right now. You need to get more steel, because we desperately need to get more. Yes, finally, we're getting some food. If we have power, which we don't. So the next thing that you're doing, please, is this. So we can burn some wood to get some power, to get some chem fuel from wood. Like this, do until we have... Well, first go down there, and then we want... I think at any point, like 300 around. It's a lot of wood that we need to burn, but, you know, at some point it's gonna happen. Oh, you're doing some interaction, which is nice. I mean, the guy is working in the mines, but, you know, who cares? Ah, look at this. Normal dining chairs. And a good one. Neat. I like. Okay, you're still eating those meals because you haven't built this. It's because of the steel. We will need more storage space used here. Okay, we got a wanderer who is a good planter. His son! Yes, we accept his son for sure. It's the son of our crew member. And apparently he has no face. No, he has a face. He just wears a mask for some reason. Okay. What are you? I didn't prepare the other people that were in the list. Which could be the ones... No, we looked at the relations. None of them had relations. Outside of Mask, actually. Yeah, coal. Pretty nice. I'm not sure we have someone in chat I could link you to. Cooking, plants, artistic. Really freaking useless. Heat inclined, teetotaler, and gastronomist. Okay, less food poison chance. That actually sounds like we could make some meals. Drug use, alcohol. Oh, this is a problem. This is a that's why you wear the mask. I was wondering. We need to... Okay. We don't have one. Oh, God. Ritual spot, ritual spot, ritual spot. Where is it? Miscellaneous? Trading? Where's the ritual spot? Ideology, there it is. Ritual spot. Have a ritual spot. Role change. Who will be the interpreter? It needs to be one of these three. Who's the most social person in there? 5, nothing, 2. Yes, it's gonna be Musk. It's gonna be our interpreter. Let's change this role so she can start working on coal. We could just arrest him. This is probably gonna be our melee guy. Maybe all our guys will be melee guys. Because you're definitely gonna go melee. We have the role change, mask. Keep converting coal, please. That's also a mod, keep conversion. You will hate these meals, which will be bad. What are you doing? You're definitely gonna go firefight, bed rest, nursing, like the others. I mean, I guess you can do childcare. You really suck at it. We don't need cooking, is the problem. You can definitely help growing. That's kind of good, because now you can go into different things, which will probably be more hunting, tree chopping. No, not tree chopping. You could train more, which would be nice. You could help mining. That's kind of nice. If there's nothing to hunt, you go down with growing, then you go mining, and if there's nothing to mine, you go grow. Later you could go into research. That is actually pretty... That is a good thing. That he can grow is nice. Tree chop and plant cut with a lower thing. And you know you have art. Sure. And go down to a 4. We're not doing any research yet anyway. Okay, you can haul. That's okay. You just haul shit. The others are building shit. Oh, and also you probably need a sleeping spot right now. That's not bad, I must say. That's kind of okay. Give your faction a name. I'm not sure what our faction should be called. Constitutional Concord of Northern Hesia. That sounds amazing, actually. Say, don't worry, crew. We can surely dig ourselves out of this hole. I mean, we have to. What else is there? Oh, you're saying this. Okay. Did it work? Could you please test that again in a second when it didn't see it. I'm sorry. I need to look for that a bit more. Hebo, East, Guay, it's all... What do we want to be called? It works. Perfect. I just didn't see it. I'm sorry. I was thinking about too much how we get this running. Do we have a good name for a faction? You know what? Let's put a cut in here, and after the cut, we will have come up with a name. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave me a like if you enjoyed the episode. It really, really helps the channel. Also, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. That helps as well. Also helps you to see more episodes going online. And I see you all in the next one. Bloop, bloop, everyone.